listening to Season 6 of That's Life, the comedy podcast designed with your laughter in mind. So sit back, relax, and prepare to be entertained.
That's life.
And
That's what all the people say.
And we're back. That's right. We're actually back.
Like, for real.
For real,
That's
all in
right.
person.
The three amigos, the Tres Muscateros, if you will, in
That's right.
Spanishy,
Three
Frenchy.
pastelillos.
That's right.
Whatever the fuck those are.
I think that's about 6.8 enchiladas,
That sounds right to me.
Empanadas. Not enchiladas.
which equals 1.5 blowjobs. Because we're
Right.
trying to break
Well,
everything down to the blowjob
it depends
currency.
on what you need fixed on your vehicle.
So yeah, we're back with Season 6. This is episode 124. We have everybody here live in the same place,
Yep.
area code. It's Season 6 from the 856. Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah, that's badass. I came up with that all by myself.
You
Yep.
sure?
All right. You had a good one the
I
other
totally
day.
did.
Hold on. I have to.
I
I'll
totally
scroll
did.
for
He's
that.
gonna look at that. So we got Pete's here and living.
I have no reception. It's adorable.
He's here in the pit of Sarlacc where there is no reception.
Tons of Wi-Fi. Zero
Zero
cell phone reception.
Yep, that's the Carl world. All the reception money can buy.
That's what happens when you live in the woods.
And of course we have Danielle here.
Yeah, no, here
Hello.
was Carl's
Awesome.
gem from a week ago. Get your comedy fix from the 856.
That was
there
it.
you go.
I like that. But
All
Season 6 in
This-
the 856 is kind of cool too.
Yeah, not bad. But you know, you're rhyming the same word with the same word.
It's
It's not the
hard,
best.
Really. Yeah, I suppose. Anyway, so yeah, we're back here with episode 124.
Moving on.
We this is our first exciting episode with everybody back together again since Thanksgiving of 2014.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Really?
Yeah, because last time we were all together in the same studio recording an episode. We were in the garage of my ex-wife's house, when it was my garagey.
No.
In Thanksgiving.
We've been here. Me and you.
We've done one here
You
once.
sure we did one here?
But it was about 2 years ago. Yeah.
Well, I'm half right then.
I think I might have kidnapped him from Philly and brought him down for the weekend till we came here.
Are you sure?
Mostly.
All right,
Yeah,
I'm going to go with
possibly.
We got two people who are mostly sure and one person who's mostly not sure.
Just
Mostly
trust
sure
us.
Wins. I'm going to. This is the theme
Yeah.
for today's show.
We
Just
keep
trust-
rolling with that.
Trust the redhead.
We keep using that phrase. I don't know if it means what you think it means.
Always trust the redhead. Especially when the
Never
redhead
trust
is
the
me.
redhead.
It's not a real redhead.
Shh, don't tell
so
anybody.
what's new? Danielle has dyed her hair red.
Good God.
Well, people don't spontaneously have hair color changes unless they're getting older. That's
or
natural.
are in a Marvel cinematic universe.
That's true. We're not, though. We're not anymore.
Are you sure?
I'm 100% sure.
We're
'Cause I would
nowhere
have-
nearly well funded enough.
I'd have superpowers. Pete would be like a technological genius
it'd
taking
be,
over the world.
It'd be cool. It would be billionaire playboy philanthropist.
Yeah. It would be
I would do that.
And you'd be doing like Black
doubt.
Widow stuff, like shooting bows and arrows or something, or
Abso-freaking-lutely.
Yeah.
throwing enchiladas or whatever it is she does. Or
Something like that.
What are they called? Burrachamos? What are they?
What? The
Yes.
Burrachamos. Remember the Burrachamos?
Sounds perfect. I think that might be a dog.
But,
I don't know.
Yeah, we have to explain that. These two ate some form of Spanish food. They're not sure. They made up a name for it.
We had
essentially
pastelillos. It's a thing.
Pastelillos,
Yeah.
which sounds like an Italian restaurant. Hey, come on to Pastelillos. You get a pasta half off at Pastelillos.
Only because apparently you've never had one. Because I don't know how you live in South Jersey and never had one.
Never had a Pastelillo. You know,
Do you know you're like walking distance from
You've
Vineland? Like
Probably
what the hell?
had
I am-
one and not known what it was.
walking distance from Vineland.
Not really. But
Yeah, if you had a couple of days, nothing to do.
You're walking
And your-
distance from Vineland. If Vineland
and your
moved
fucking
into,
horse-drawn carriage was
Yeah.
broken down. You could walk.
never mind.
and I ain't walking 4 days for a Pastelillo.
No,
It
they're
might be
good,
worth it.
but they're not that good.
No, unless I plan to live wherever it was made. But yeah, so they had something called a pastelillo, which is apparently like a Spanish hot pocket, but not boiled in toilet water.
Right. It's actually
Yeah,
good.
it's edible. It's
Yeah.
fully. No parts are made from dead animal. Well, actually,
well,
Yeah,
I mean, it
well,
was beef, so
There-
yeah. But
Try
like
that again.
proper dead animals, it was
yes, yeah, the right, not
not
dead raccoons.
forged from the leftovers of whatever the hell goes in the hot pockets.
I don't know,
Guys
but
are
whatever it is,
frightening.
it doesn't come out. So
I don't. Never mind.
it's
Yeah,
a
it
roast
does come
motel.
out just it's horrible.
It's a
kind
roast
of.
motel with a pasta sauce. Come to Pastelillos.
no pasta sauce.
No pasta sauce. Well, anyway, whatever the hell these things are, they're like that thing we just said.
Right. And they're good. They're
They
quite tasty.
described it to me. I said, "What the fuck is a pastelillo?" And I backtracked and gave myself an Italian accent there.
Might
and
as well.
they said it is like
Well,
a.
they is a strong term.
Pete said
Pete said it's like a.
I went with the Hot Pocket analogy.
No. There was another word starting with a P.
empanada.
Yeah, Danielle went with the empanada thing.
I'm like, isn't that the shot they give you when you're having an allergy attack?
That's
It's
epinephrine.
epinephrine. Oh.
Yeah, no, these pastelillos were not $600 a pop.
Oh.
Because, if Big Pharma got a hold of them, though, they might be like $600 to $1,200 if you wanted the brand name pastelillos.
That's Pasta
anyway.
Pharma.
Right.
Pasta Pharma to you. We make it the little Leos. And they manufacture the noodles handmade.
That's right.
So, yeah, that
Insurance
was...
used to cover them.
Not anymore.
Now they're really expensive.
Oh, yeah.
Topical.
So,
Right.
Yes.
hair, red.
Very.
Very's Ronald McDonald. That's not very. That's
It is a
it's not natural
smorgasbord of red.
necessarily.
No, it's definitely not natural.
It's almost as red as the chick from the Avengers movie in the tight black outfit.
Yeah, it's about ScarJo red.
Thank you. That's right.
I'm kind of digging it. It went from black to red in a matter of like 2 hours today.
Yeah, but I mean, it's homogenous, pretty much.
The best part was when she was just starting and pouring the powdered bleach from packet to bucket and forgot that powder explodes. And then she's over there just
Dying.
like, yeah,
Choking on powdered bleach.
Your
burning her
lungs.
lungs out with homemade Agent Orange and shit.
Wow, you weaponized your hair dye.
Yes,
That's really weird.
Caution, bleach aerosolizes when you pour it into shit.
And I'm dying in the bathroom. He's all like, "You good?"
Their new
No, choking on bleach.
hairstylist, terrorists, fashionistas.
Yeah, they're fabulous.
Everyone in New York will have terrific hair,
You won't be able to breathe
And
ever,
to be
but
dead.
and to be dead is wonderful.
your hair will look good.
Yeah, so when planes crash into Paul Mitchell,
Into Paul Mitchell. Unlucky day for Paul Mitchell, I think. Hello? Oh, no. There's like 4 planes about to crash into me. This is bullocks. Pastelillo. He was heard saying as he died with fantastic
this is
hair.
all true.
So, yes, the weirdness is back in full effect, and that's nice to say.
Yes.
What's new? You had car issues, because I had truck issues.
I had
so.
car issues.
You moved.
I moved. I got
So
a
did
car
I.
issue. He moved. I kidnapped him, brought him back here.
Well, let's begin at the beginning.
It's a good place to start out here.
It is a very good place to start. You were like, "Oh, I want to get a house." And I'm just like,
I was stressed
just
over
take
getting
it
the house.
easy. Just take it easy.
And-
Like, I live in a friend's mailbox. I'm like, you'll be all right. Just
Pretty
take it
fucking
easy.
much.
You can live off postage stamps. Just nibble the edges. They're still good.
Yep.
And
I had to ask
The
one
glue
more
builds
friend to borrow their
character.
couch. I was kind of over it
you're like making shit money. All of a sudden, you're making good money because you're like, go hard, bro.
because I work 1,000 hours a week. But
Five.
yeah,
It says it right over there on my little thing. You have a 40-hour work week. I remember my first part-time job.
That would
Yeah.
be so sweet. But yeah, got a place finally.
Boom.
Yay.
A really neat place with the wildest bathroom, shower. What is it?
It's
Poor
really
Pete.
great when you first walk into the house. It looks really nice, and then you go upstairs and realize that they forgot to plan the upstairs of this place, and then they just got
Poor
real
Pete.
fucking
like the
drunk.
architects are dropping acid more and more and more.
It's like, all right, this is a nice little stairway up to the master bedroom, which has. Okay, and then there's a door off the master bedroom. Was that a big ass closet? No, it's another bedroom. Oh, it's got another door off of that. Is it that the closet?
Look,
no,
it's-
that's the bathroom.
It's the eaves. No, it's a
That's,
bathroom.
That's the full bathroom. Oh, the full bath? Well, full bath is only a name because it has a toilet and a shower. But of course,
Shower.
it's cut into about a third of a room because of the
not at a
fucking-
square third either.
No.
It is not a
It's in
square
an
third.
amazing roof-like
It's not
angle.
a man standing up sized space in there.
So
Poor Pete.
It is
if
so
you're
awesome.
if you're anywhere over the height of say 5'5",
Hey, no, I
you're
fit
just
good.
kind of fucked.
You can ask her, when we went to go grab the refrigerator, I just went in there and I just laughed and laughed and laughed.
Oh yeah,
At like 5 a.m.
It's
He's
funny.
dying.
Yeah, dude. I'm like, this is like This is like the bathroom from the space station.
The only
It's got the weird curtain that like hooks closed. Like the little droplets of zero-G water will get out.
Yep.
It was fucking awesome.
To the point
Which
where
I
the
had to
fucking
rig.
shower curtain rod is also on the same crazy angle.
It has to be, otherwise it wouldn't work.
Like they couldn't have just even popped the roof out for that little bit.
Well, they were
No.
going to put a ceiling in the sink and you could shower under it. But they figured, you know what? This is not janky enough. I love
like
that.
using some weird sort of very The Martian-like condensation rig
Franklin
with
Lloyd
rocket
Wright
fuel and
fell down
fire.
20 flights of stairs and then designed a bathroom.
Good
That's
grief.
what this would be.
That's amazing.
But it's really,
It works, okay.
It works. No, I think it's neat. It's charming in its complexity.
Yeah, it looks like there's a full room there, but I only have about a 3 foot by 10 foot spot to walk around in, most of which is taken up by bathroom accoutrement.
It's like thinking of like a Rubik's Cube and, trying to solve Rubik's Cube. Imagine trying to shower inside the Rubik's Cube. That's a lot of what it's like.
Listen.
So that's fun. And then the downstairs bathroom is, at least you can stand up in it, but the doorway is exactly 6 foot tall, which I am also exactly 6 foot tall. I know this because I stood in it and I'm like, well, I have to kind of duck every time I want to use that.
Dude, just be happy it's not in the exact shape of your body. Both of the door.
That would have surprised me less. And then, of course, the quote unquote archway from the living room to kitchen is also dangerous
I
because
noticed that a little bit.
it's got 2 goofy little angles on it. So I have to hit that at the right way, or else I hit my face on a wall.
And the place isn't like ramshackle. It's constructed solid. It's not like,
No, it's
the
not.
house from Fight Club. It's really
not
nice.
weird.
It's just the stairs to get upstairs are in a tree out back. It's weird.
So there were some interesting design choices made.
It's like Peter Pan grew up to be an architect. He would design a house like this. It's charming and mad. I love
My
it though.
poor house.
Well, then we went to go get because she
And Carl
calls
tried
me.
killing me.
She
Just
calls
so
me.
we all
I
know
tried
for sure.
killing you.
Carl tried killing me.
No. I totally don't remember that, but I was kind of tired. But you're like, dude, we got to get this. I need the
It
refrigerator.
came with a washer and dryer, but no fridge. What house does that? I'll
It's like,
never know.
What was it, $50? It's $50.
$50.
Oh,
You get the
that's not
fridge.
bad. I never got the price on that. So
Yeah, I
that's
know.
a,
Yeah,
that's a
dude,
really
it
good
is.
deal.
I paid much dearer for that fridge than $50 though.
Well, yeah.
So, I'm like, all right. I'm like, you're like,
It worked
can
out in
you-
the end.
Can you come get it before work? I'm like, no. I'm lucky I put clothes on before work. So note everything
we
you're
don't
saying.
want Carl to come to my house without clothes.
But if
That's weird.
Well, yeah. If those complications though, like I would be late for work. So I'm like, we need something different. So I'm like, what are the ins and outs? What are the overs and unders for this?
So luckily the dude worked night shift though too.
And
So
you got
that
done
worked
at
out.
6. So
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, I'll be at your house by 5:30.
Which
So
he very much was. I was not awake.
I drove for a while, and for a while, I don't mean it took a long period of time inside my truck, but I think I ended up going through the 50s into your town.
Yes.
It was very like Marty McFly should be inventing the first skateboard kind of moment.
Because of the
city.
cobblestone or because of all the old stores?
Just go ahead and put a period after the cobblestone.
Because the whole damn town just goes silent at about 8:30, 9 o'clock. Nobody's
Yeah.
the fuck awake.
Well, they're
except
pretty
for
quiet
me.
at 5 o'clock in the morning too.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm driving. I'm like, I would be so lost without Siri's just like one moment recalculating the space-time coordinates.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, Siri, you know best. And so I get there, I'm very excited, and we're waiting for the guy to call. And I think it was like 6 o'clock something.
Yeah.
And he's like, come on, so okay. So we go for a drive, and you're like, look, I have a Chinese food place. If you live near it, is now yours.
Yep.
Yes.
Eminent domain or something.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a lot of, we have
Hey, is better than nah.
Yeah,
but
that's
it was pretty cool. I'm like, oh, okay, sun's starting to come up. I'm getting a little scared as a fragile subterranean second shift white person. We're driving around. We find the place.
that's dangerous.
Guys, they're not there.
Nope.
Go to Wawa.
Yes. Coffee was necessary.
She had to get coffee. I'm like, coffee, not a good idea, because I have to shut down this brain eventually. So we get there. I brought a little hand truck, short and stout. Because I'm a thinker.
That
Yeah.
sounds like it's a solid plan there. Yep.
Yeah, it was.
If we would have tried to move that without a hand truck, it would have sucked
I would
ball
have
balls.
died
It sucked moving it
with the hand truck.
with the hand truck. So the guy actually was a cop. I'm like, whoa, I'm so glad I don't have any weapons hanging off me.
He did not warn me of this prior to us going to his house, by the way.
He was all like, hey, and I'm like, fuck the cops. The fuck, I haven't even done anything yet. I'm like, are you sure this guy's selling it? So it turns out it was his house. He was cool. He's also like a fireman.
Yeah, because he was asking me my new address and shit, and kind of, he was like, well, where in this such and such town have you moved to? And I'm like,
I think
you want an exact address? So what are we talking about here, dude?
He was trying to negotiate perhaps payment in something not money-based.
I will not.
No. $50. See, a blowjob should be broken down into smaller parts, which would be hand jobs. So if something's
And
less
Carl's
than a blowjob,
still trying to pimp me out.
it would be, what do you think, like four hand jobs. $100 would be a blowjob, hand job $25. That makes sense.
It sounds pretty legit.
Yeah. We're still kind of, we'll get back to this. Anyway, yeah.
Back to
so
Carl trying to pimp me out.
Yeah, it's
She
more relevant
exchanged-
for later stories.
yeah, she exchanges like dollars money for for the refrigerator. We got it in the truck, okay.
Well, you struggle with that a little bit too.
Yeah, and then we got in the
But
truck.
that was all you. I didn't even touch the fridge at that point. That was
weren't you like
completely.
on the other part of it doing something?
No, that was all you. You
Dancing
were
on
like,
it and
I am
shit.
man. Look at my muscles. Grr, I'm going to get on the truck by myself. And you did. Even the cop was like, you got this? Cool.
Well, I'm glad I go to the gym a lot because I use all of my muscles for that, except for my sphincter. That was like asleep at that point. And
It was already well puckered.
yeah, boom, boom, very nice. So get in the truck, drive truck there. Now that's where things got challenging
And Carl tried killing me.
because we had to measure the thing.
That's when things got out of control.
And we're like, okay, this can fit if we take off all of the handles.
Yes.
All of the handles have to come off.
But we didn't realize that till it was on the steps and laying down on the flat.
Yeah, so
That
there's
explains the jiggly bit on the.
Oh, well, no, that
the
actually
main
wasn't
door
our
there.
fault. That is because he had like a weird screw in it.
Ah,
So that was pre.
kind of reminds me of the dryer.
I managed not to fuck it up. I was so proud of
Figure
myself.
out how that worked.
Not the fridge, just me.
We got that off, and then we're like, okay, let's bring it in. And then Danielle had this weird idea. She's like, just push it on top of my body, and I'll be like an air mattress. It'll just fall on me. I'll absorb the blow and just push it over me like I'm a beanbag of just meats and despair and tiredness. And I'm like, all right, if that's what you want. Seems an odd plan, but you got red hair. And it started like falling on you a little bit.
I caught it. I totally caught the fridge.
With your
and
body.
didn't-
That's actually it falling on your
and
body.
didn't die.
Yeah.
didn't
I
die.
had a really, really jacked up arm for
Your arm was pre-jacked.
My arm
Your arm
was-
was covered with bruises, looking
that
like
big
you were.
one was all fridge. Look, you
Yeah,
can still
her,
see
her
it.
forearm was
This
pretty
was
banged
all
up.
fridge.
No, because you did it before. Because some
This
other
was
thing.
couch.
Oh, couch.
This was fridge.
Oh yeah.
She was kind of, collecting bruises like they're a fucking Pokemon.
You look like you should have been spending the night at the shelter, but instead you're spending the night in a house.
My own. That was totally worth all the bruises.
Wait, which one? The house? The house.
The house was worth the
right.
bruises.
Yeah.
So
Not the shelter. The shelter sucked.
so we so there was that last thing where we had to get in through the second door because it's not just one door.
No.
Yeah,
it was
that
the
wouldn't
first
be
door
enough.
that I fell in.
We go into the foyer. She absorbs the blow. Graciously survived. We get it in there, and it's time to get it up.
One
over
little,
the thing,
one last little half a step up into the actual house.
and I'm like, all right, I just like hypersaturated my muscles with as much oxygen as I could breathe, and I just grabbed it and was like, "Rah!"
And he made that noise
That was amazing.
Well, yeah, you have to.
at
Yeah.
5:30 in the morning.
Well, at this point, almost 7:00 in the morning, because we had to get it in the house because it had to be in, reassembled, plugged in,
Yes.
straight.
Oh, yeah, the power issues.
Oh my gosh.
That was. Glad you got those squared away.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when I first got there, a day later, she like the beginning of the day, she's like, power's out in half the house. Like, oh, that's fun. So I get there.
The half the house with the one full bathroom.
Yeah. Yeah, I hadn't even seen that shit yet. I'm down in the basement fucking with the what's it called? The breaker box. So I was like the hot water heater had tripped out half of the entire house, which is amazing. So I reset that breaker and then the main breaker, and the power came back on. Hooray! But we still didn't have hot water for some reason. I was like, oh, all right. Well, let me go back down there and look at stuff. So I start looking at things and reading stuff because I don't really know a lot about hot water heaters. And everything I read was like, don't fuck with this unless you know what you're doing because explosion hazards and death. I'm like, all right, well, I'm not going to fuck with that because I don't know what I'm doing.
No, we can't kill Pete.
So I'm looking around and following things, and it's like, oh, our heat is oil-based. So last time I didn't have hot water, and the heat being oil-based meant we were out of oil. So I go poke the oil tank, like flick it, bitch is bone-ass dry. So we're like, well, this is going to suck for a while. Well, come to find out, the hot water heater is electric. All right, cool. So we can have hot water.
Yes.
So I poked it a little bit more. Electrician dude came over, reset the thing itself, and we had hot water for like 2 hours. And then it tripped it out again.
I think he's excited blowballing on it. It was like 5.
And whatever. I got a hot shower out of the deal.
I got like a
third of a hot shower.
Yeah, because that's about as much space as I have to maneuver in that bitch. It's like, oh, I need to get this soap. Bonk. Oh, fuck, I'm unconscious and drowning now.
To clean portions of my body.
Because of course the 2x2 square of ceiling I have to stand in is mostly taken up by the shower head, but that's drop ceiling. The other fucking slanty bit is all tile. Because why not?
Inexplicably tile.
So that'll be great. It won't get moldy or gross real fast or anything, and the cleanup will be easy because there'll be brain matter everywhere.
Well, unless you're going to send in Oompa Loompas to clean it, the cleanup will never be easy in that little tiny showery thing.
No, I think it's definitely my job.
I'll need a Mission
shower.
Impossible 1 style rig to hang from the goddamn ceiling to clean it.
It's an awesome shower. I love that fucking. I just laughed.
He had
so amazing. But
about you.
So the electrician guy came over and was like, well, the hot water heater part of it was pulling too much power and just fucked up, so I kept tripping out all the time. And when the hot water heater tripped its own breaker, it blew up half the house, which was amazeballs. So and of course, part of that was the kitchen, which meant that all the digital clocks in the kitchen were just like
flashing
destined
wrong.
To never have the time be right.
I promise you, I could set all the clocks in the house in like less than 30 seconds. I'm really
so
good at it.
Finally,
what clock are you using to check the 30-second mark?
The
My phone.
phones.
Oh, okay.
We have full reception there, so that works. But so the dude comes by like a day or so later, replaces the main breaker because they figured that might have been bad, which, okay, that's good. Because before that happened, we got power back to everywhere, but it was only like kind of in name only. There was enough power to run the fridge, the clocks, and the microwave, but the toaster wouldn't work, and the actual rest of the oven, except for the clock, wouldn't work. So it's like, all right, we're microwaving our fucking ramen tonight, aren't we?
Ramen.
Yo, we microwave the shit out of that.
Hell yeah.
So then they fixed the main breaker, which fixed that power issue, but the damn hot water heater was still fucked up. So they had to buy a new one of those and put that bitch in. So after about a week and a half, everything was kind of back to normal.
1/3 of a hot shower.
Oh no, I'm good.
She can probably fit in about half of it.
The whole 5'5" that I am, I fit in there.
You really?
Yeah.
It's
like I'm even under the shower head.
Are you like a small child and I just never noticed before?
Yeah,
the shower head. I have room in between my top of my head and the shower head. I'm good.
I gotta fucking make a whole attack plan of figuring out how to shower.
Yeah, in my memory it gets smaller and smaller until little GI Joe figurines get fed into it if you bend them in half.
Because it's not even so bad on the way in, but it's just like. Once the cleaning has happened and the drying off needs to occur, there's zero clearance above my head. So I'm like, how do I reset? I gotta do fucking half a jump rope kind of thing with the towel and can't really move.
It delights me so. It delights me.
That totally happens in the first bedroom.
It's like I might as well just fucking sit down and dry my hair. It's an interesting experience.
That's the best thing
I'm not
ever.
even trying to get dressed in the bathroom. I'll end up with a hole in the wall.
Oh, I figured out a way.
It's like a backwards TARDIS. It's smaller on the inside.
It really is. And doesn't travel through space and time.
No.
Like it ought to. Amazing. So, and of course, to make this all better, I moved the hell out here because I needed to detox like it was going out of style. So dealing with half a bathroom and
no
being
hot water,
fucking sick was amazing.
Yeah. No hot water, no cable at first, nothing.
Pretty
much nothing.
So what we ended up doing was using her devastated arm to my advantage, and I went to I went to the doctor, got some muscle relaxers so I could sleep for the first week.
May or may
Yeah,
not
I
have
stopped
knocked,
over like once or twice.
Yeah, I may or may not have knocked his ass out for like 3 or 4 days.
And you were like out fucking cold.
It was
Yeah,
to the point where I'd go in the room and I'd be like, "Yep, he's breathing. Bye, see ya."
Yeah,
I'm like,
needed to
Christina,
happen.
let him sleep. Sleeping through this is very good.
I just need
Yeah.
to make sure he's breathing.
No, he's breathing because if he's not, you can't stop it. So
I would have poked him or something. I don't know.
put him up in the shower. Just-
Drag him
Parts of him in the
upstairs.
shower.
Had an easier time getting me up the stairs than in the shower. Jesus.
It's a quizzical place. You have to like eat some shortbread and you shrink like Alice in Wonderland.
That would help. I need an Ant-Man suit to get up in that bathroom. I had to go to the quantum level just to get clean. One water droplet is good enough.
Well, maybe
Just
that'll
give me
be-
like 4 hydrogen atoms and 2 oxygen atoms, and I'm good.
I'll just use them like scrub on bubbles. Fuck it. Yeah, it's a pretty exciting, but it's a really cool house. I dig the house. I think it's
I
neat.
take
It's
the house.
very
you know why?
unique.
Yeah, it's nice.
Because it's fucking mine.
It's a decent neighborhood. You know, it's not like all fucking busticated and shit.
Nope.
It's lots of fun.
Has a decent backyard. We're gonna have awesome fires back there.
We got you all set up. You got how are you on the appliance thing?
Oh my God, we have
Appliances?
a million of them.
We are good.
Okay.
It was every day. Some random friend of hers from the hospital would drop off yet another thing to do with stuff with. So it's like
Awesome.
got like a blender, a food processor, one of them stick things you use that's electric for making sauce, and then there was a
Ooh, yeah.
slow cooker that showed up and a toaster.
Slow cooker.
Yeah, so like we do
I
not
didn't
want
realize
for appliances.
coming down here about 2 years ago, I didn't realize how many good friends I made until I got my own place. Everyone was like, "Here's stuff,"
Yeah. Don't suck anymore. Take the stuff.
and we pretty
Yeah, it
much
worked
furnished
out.
a whole house off of a $50 fridge. Like that's all I
Win.
bought was a $50 fridge.
That's a win. That's
And then a
big
cutting
bucket of
board
win.
and a knife that actually cuts things.
Oh yeah, you gotta have a
Yeah, I went
cutting
to
knifey thingy.
Big Lots and did that. Very excited.
Because I tried to cook a thing with just the cutting stuff with a steak knife, and I'm like, well, that's kind of
Not
working. and the backside of the some pan or another.
And I bought a can opener.
Yeah, can
What
opener.
about the machete I gave you? You could have used that.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
It is.
It is sharp as a motherfucker.
It is hidden. It is
Good.
well hidden.
That was like one of the first things I brought over.
That is exactly the
knife with
very
the
first thing you
refrigerator.
handed me. You were like, "Oh, your house is here. Hold this."
You might need this. Well, you know, I didn't want certain exes to show up and want to rain on the parade.
Exes
you can
would be
like,
sliced and diced.
"Zing." I don't motherfucking think so. First,
Not in
try
my
to take a
house,
shower,
bitches.
and then I'm going to cut you up. Take a shower. Do it, motherfucker! I can't shower in this. Get in the fucking shower!
Yeah, you'll be able to fit when I'm done.
I want. Never mind. Just never mind.
Yeah, I'm not cleaning that up.
Straight down the drain.
Straight down the tree.
I would fuck up our septic system.
Yeah, big time.
True. We need a. Never mind.
We need some way to
need
get rid of
pigs.
bodies.
I was gonna
We
say,
need pigs in
a
the
pig farm.
backyard.
Anyone know where a pig farm is?
Oh yeah, there you go. A pig farm, but it'll be really small and strangely shaped.
Yeah,
So
one
pigs
side's
are all-
angled, really fucked up, so the pigs can't even get to their fucking trough.
They're always uncomfortable. They're really uncomfortable and kind of unhappy pigs. They're like, imagine like Tim McFadden when he's pissed off, but as pigs. So smoking pigs.
Yeah, I can imagine that.
It's uncomfortable and just fuck. Fucking.
God damn.
With like Heather, we'll play Heather's just bitching at him.
Yeah.
On like a loudspeaker. That'll drive
that
the
would
pigs
make them
crazy.
angry. There'd be some angry pigs.
And then you feed them to the pigs.
Yep,
That's what I'm saying. You make it unpleasant for everything. That's how to do.
that's right. It's done.
I
Keep
was
'em on a
married
steady-
twice. I got skills.
Keep them on a steady diet of
I
gunpowder
will
and
trade
smack.
both your wives for my one husband.
I don't think it works. Not unlike blowjobs and hand jobs.
These are not
a commodity.
interchangeable. Yeah.
I would trade you.
It's more
I
like-
would take both of them.
It's more like a liability.
It's just instead of being fun for the whole family, it's kind of the opposite of that.
Oh yeah, yeah, not so much.
See, this is why I have never been married.
Yeah, one of us is smart.
No kids. I win.
One of us tried twice. Dum da dum dum.
You.
Oh,
Me?
you.
With the marriage anyway.
You were married twice too.
No, one of us
I
tried
didn't
twice.
try twice. I
No.
fucked up twice. I did it right to do it wrong.
One of us has learned our lessons. One and done.
Wait,
Yeah.
One and done. Never ever again.
that would be you.
That would be me.
Okay.
That's her.
'Cause you got the
Marriage.
red hair.
Sometimes she forgets she's the third person in that 3 out of 4 equation, but now this time she's got it.
One
got
and
it.
done. One dumb decision. What?
Now you dyed your hair,
I did. It is red.
and it is red.
It is red.
It
went
red.
from black to red.
Not Ronald
in, like,
McDonald red.
No.
No, it's not Solo Cup red, but
It's kind of like
Not multipass red. It's
more like more ScarJo red.
ScarJo red.
black to red in about 2 hours today.
All without gloves.
Yes, and I have red hands to prove it.
He caught you red-handed.
You really did.
Why didn't I think of that about 6 hours ago?
Boom!
We got about halfway home, and I was like, "Fuck, Pete, you know what I forgot?" And he was like, "What? Gloves."
And I was like,
Damn.
because she had just got the stuff for the elusive pastelillos, and I was like, why do you need gloves to make the food? I don't understand. And it's like,
It's volatile.
Does the dough
It's very
shit stick
dangerous.
to you? Like,
It's spicy, Pete. Okay.
and then she's like, for coloring my hair, retard. I went, oh,
With the
yeah.
pastelillo? Yes, it's delicious to like my head.
My hair will smell all Spanishy. Nummy.
Spanish-y.
That's
Wow.
the official word.
Yes, it's
I guess
adobo
that's
red.
Englishy then, I suppose.
A spoon red.
Let's see. Your car died.
Yeah, we moved in the house. We weren't even there, a week?
Yeah, because I remember you bitching about it. You're like, oh, man, I hope my
I
car
had been
doesn't
saying
die.
for like 6 months
Like
that my car's
the
loud.
engine works, but what I thought was it was definitely a wheel bearing, and so the rear passenger side wheel bearing just sounded like it was straight up metal on metal.
Not good.
Like it was some sort of
Like a
second
helicopter
shift Philcore maintenance project held together by rags and steam leaks. It was amazing.
My entire Dryand was able to communicate electronically and print tags because I prepared it with a pen cap.
Yeah, that sounds right.
And it was just like, all right, nobody touched this thing.
Yeah, well, you could have done that to my car because
It was amazing.
when I went to get him, it was a
No,
little
I don't
loud.
think it would work for your car.
Listen,
No.
it was getting louder when I went to go get him, and I was picking him up, and I'm like, please just make it back to Jersey.
So it sounded like the
Please just make it back
Evil
to
Dead
Jersey.
who were coming to pick you up.
Yeah, kind of.
please
shit.
just make it back to Jersey. And it made it back to Jersey.
When
And then it got louder. And then a helicopter sounded like it was trying to take off with my car while I was in it. No bueno.
Yep.
and you got it fixed.
I did.
How much money,
Listen,
boring money,
First
did you
off,
pay?
so yay
Or it went?
Facebook, because again, I know amazing people down here. So I randomly on Facebook was like, yo, car sucks. Someone help. Don't want to pay a ton of money. And this chick PM'd me and she was like, so I have this guy who's amazing who fixed my car. She's like, single mom to single mom. This is the guy. He won't screw you over.
That's
It's
what's
going to
up.
be super
That's what
cheap.
single moms should do.
I said, okay, cool. I said, give me his number. I'll message him. So messaged him and he was like, yeah, whenever you want, I'll fix your car. Okay, cool. And we thought it was one wheel bearing. So he was like, $175. I'll buy the part.
125.
125. You're right. 125. I buy the part, and that's my time.
One blow job and one hand job. Right.
Stop with the blowjobs.
All right.
Said no guy ever.
Yeah.
It's not February 15th, and there is no state.
Well, maybe this year.
Yeah, no wonder none of you are married anymore.
After over a decade of the media blackout.
Yo, if you don't on February 15th, I'm calling her. He needs to make up for
I
February 15th.
can't comment on that at this time.
Anywho, back to the car. Let's not get anybody in trouble.
Especially me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the car, $125.
Right, 125. So then
Drive
go-
up, drop it off to dude.
drop off the two.
He has to go to Rio Grande to pick up the part, come back. So it's like about we got there. What did we meet him at 5?
Yeah.
And so he had to make like a half-hour run to pick up the part, come back and do the thing. Okay, cool, no problem. So we're like, yeah, we're gonna go pick up dinner while you're doing that, whatever.
And he calls me and he says, so remember how you thought it was one? Oh, no.
Both rear wheel
It's
bearings
both
are bad
rear.
as shit.
How do you destroy both your rear wheels? It's not even
If you go to Google and type in Ford Focus and then the letter W, it's auto finishes first thing wheel bearing. So it's
So it's a Ford Focus thing. It's
Yeah.
not my fault. See, you automatically try to
Be
blame it.
gentle with it.
No.
It just wants to work. Listen to you. No, it must suffer.
refuse.
Like Pete in a shower. It must be in pain and uncomfortable.
Damn it, I paid too much for that car. It needs to drive like I want it to.
We're like, how was it driving? Was
Like a helicopter. was
the
trying to-
helicopters don't drive.
Yeah, like there were no wheels in the back and just dragging the ass end of the shit
There was
around.
a helicopter landing on the ceiling of the car,
One of
the roof of the car.
the many great lines from The Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai across the 8th dimension, when Buckaroo Banzai, he's flying the one escape pod from the main ship, and the one black electroid's with him, the Jamaican sounding one, and he's like, "Here, it flies like a truck," and you're laughing, and he grabs it and he's like, "What is a truck?" And that just made me think of that precious moment.
Yeah. But
Sounds
dude
about right.
calls and he says, "So I know I told you 125 for one, but how about I do you a deal and do 200 for two?"
It's a great deal.
Which, if you were to go to like a place to get it done, it would have cost her like $600-700.
Yeah, so my car works, and dude was not
But
hard on the eyes.
To Guy's credit,
And-
too, again, we dropped it off at 5. He had to make a run twice, so that's an hour spent of him driving back and forth to the auto part shop. He was still done getting the bits and fixing that bitch by 7.
That's incredible.
Yeah,
That's
he
not easy.
is amazing.
Well, what's his name? Where's his shop? What's his shop called?
He doesn't have a shop. He
He-
does it on
He's
the
just a
side.
dude? Okay.
Yeah, because now he's a state trooper,
Sheriff.
What's his awesome name?
Sheriff.
Rob.
Rob. And yeah, and he's great. He's
Well, he
amazing.
sounds awesome.
He's amazing. He is officially my new car guy.
Easy on the eyes. Still
Yes,
using money.
He's my type.
I'd let her know that.
Is your type easy on the eyes? You're like, but no.
I let her know that pussy's like Visa. It's accepted everywhere.
We're not even like getting into that. It's just simple blowjob transaction. That's the thing about blowjobs. You can remain fully clothed. You can remain 98% clothed, and
That's what zippers are invented for.
yeah, dude.
Unless he's a pull it over the top kind of guy. Like I said, there's
We've
3
had
different
this
ways to pee
conversation.
as a dude.
Me and Pete the other day had a lesson on how to pee standing up because
Wait, hold on. Why did you need to know?
She has
I
a
have
Something about
son.
your bathroom I didn't notice.
no, because I
Toilet's
have,
on the ceiling. It's
You-
complicated.
okay,
It's very
because
small.
I have a 7-year-old, almost
It's this
7-year-old little
big in
boy.
the corner. It's like a little wasp hive. This sucks.
is built by carpenter bees.
I have a son who, you guys are ridiculous. I have a son who, his dad kind of sucks, so I had to try to teach him to pee standing up. Well, mommy's not supposed to teach your boy how to pee standing up. That's not a good idea, ever.
Why?
Because, so he says, Mom,
Pause. Period. Nothing after
okay,
that.
no. So I go
Because
into
women are used to gripping up wiener in one way, and when you're peeing, it's a whole different handset.
So I try. I've obviously been in a.
The look of disgust is amazing. Yeah, it's kind of like that.
And then
That's pretty much how I reacted to
and
it.
this little fire
So-
comes out. It's all right. It's like a little dragon. Just do what you got to do, Daenerys.
Poor
Go ahead.
kid was like, Mom, I don't understand at school the boys pee standing up. I don't know how to do this. Okay, well, Mommy's going to try to teach you because, well, your dad sucks. So
Does he not pee standing up?
my
Ex-husband,
he does.
pees lying down.
He does.
I didn't realize
very
there's a
strange.
fourth way.
But we
He
have
digs a little latrine hole and he just lays his body across it, pees, and he just fills it in.
he
like
failed
so
as a
many
dad and
cats.
didn't teach my son how to pee standing up. So my son came to me and said, Hey, Mom, can you teach me? Because, yeah, Mom does that all the time.
Dude, stand. You're standing. You know, pee comes out your pee-pee thingy. Point pee-pee thingy at toilet.
Aim with whichever hand is dominant.
And
Well-
gravity does the rest.
He
Gravity
there
and
was
bladder
no
musculature.
gripping for him. He just let it wail, and there was pee flying. It was like a loose.
Like a fucking fire hose, apparently.
Whoa! Look at that!
So me trying to not have pee on my ceiling, like hurry up and grabbed it for him, but apparently pinched too hard. So then he started screaming
How did you pinch too hard?
because I wanted it to stop.
It's a little baby thing.
thought it was a real
you don't
fire
understand.
hose.
Once it starts, you don't. It's very hard.
Listen, I wanted it to stop spraying my ceiling and have pee dripping down at me. Like I wanted
Well,
it
you're
to
beat.
stop.
You're just beat. That's this. This is
So
more reasons
I'm
I
trying
don't
to
have
aim
kids.
it towards the toilet, and it didn't work. And
the toilet didn't work.
no, aiming it at the toilet didn't work because then he's yelling at me because apparently mommy overreacted and pinched too hard, and I should never be grabbing anything on my son like that. So
No.
I'm freaking out. It was just bad. The whole thing was bad.
So she's relating this story to me, and I'm like, well, you got to tell him there's 3 different, you got 3 options as a guy of how to pee. It's you're either a through the zipper kind of guy or a over the top of the pants kind of guy, or you're just sitting the fuck down. Like, all of these are acceptable.
Well, then there's only 2 because like sitting down. I mean, unless you're drunk or pooping, you don't really sit down to pee.
Medically, it's actually recommended the first pee of the day after you wake up. You should sit down for that.
So let me tell you about my first pee of the day. Usually happens.
Must you?
I want to know this much
When
about
you
Carl.
work out every single day to be healthy, you feel like somebody threw you down in a big metal barrel.
Down my steps?
Down a mountain of barrels that were also metal.
Down my steps.
That's totally metal.
Down your steps. And several refrigerators landed on you. You feel terrible. So when you got to get up at like 7:30 because you just had about what felt like a 15-year piss dream. You know, like a dream where you're like, I gotta pee so bad. Like, why's my mom here? Go away. Oh my God, Nordvark, that's unsettling. I gotta find somewhere to pee. And then like suddenly you wake up, you're like, I gotta pee. This is great. I gotta pee. And you go to get up. So like you're hurt, you're tired because you've been asleep.
Because you've been asleep for like an hour and a half.
An hour and a half. And so you're nearly blind because there's this awful brightness. It's all everywhere. And I'm like, I don't understand. Is it aliens? This is worse than the dream. I'll pee in front of aliens. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Do. Yeah, whatever. I got to piss. But just don't pinch it. So
Third encounters of the number one kind. Or close encounters of the number. Yeah.
So I lean.
Fucked up my own joke.
I leaned over top of. I made this metal thing after the divorce. It was the first like you need this to survive thing that I made at a place where I live.
You need to construct a device.
Yeah, because before it was like
It's
food
like
was there.
It's like that sling from Mission Impossible 1.
A bit, except it's metal, and I kind of messed it up a lot. But I grab hold of that thing. It gets slammed against the wall, and I'm going, oh God, oh fucking fuck you, oh like I'm not at my dick, just at God, at the world that they exist, speechless. And I'm like, fuck you, oh this sucks, oh God.
I feel like we should leave Carl alone.
Shit. Fuck. And then I'm just like, oh. And then I just drag myself into the bedroom, stubbing parts of my anatomy on various things that I can't even see at this point. My eyes are still closed. I could have just pissed in my clothes basket. I don't know what happened. And I just like, I just throw shit in front of my door.
Sounds like you just need a kitty litter box in the corner of the bedroom.
Dude, I think I'm just going to sleep in the toilet until I wake up to pee. And then I just go into the bed. I'm like, oh, God, bed, why did I ever leave you? Why did I drink? Bed, why do I ever drink anything before I sleep? Oh, God, bed. So that's how I pee. So, like, just get my pee pinched a little bit. My mom would be off-putting, but nowhere near as bad as all that.
Luckily, I'm hoping he was young enough where he will not remember that.
No, that'll scar him and the way he views himself and his interaction. Don't touch me!
My mom pinched
Until he grows up and listens to this
Your
episode.
Mom did what? Social services. Da-da-da-da.
My mom pinched my pee-pee so I wouldn't pee on the ceiling.
I'm fairly sure.
Yeah, that just sounds weird.
I'm fairly sure in the middle of this conversation I made some Oedipus complex joke.
Yeah, it's totally mad.
My poor baby.
What the fuck, dude? Just have him stand. Stand in front of the toilet.
Well, then, that's not even the best part.
Point
So the next day,
dick
me and Pete had that conversation.
It's a dick. Look.
Look.
Point at toilet. You're like, ceiling, toilet, ceiling. I'm pointing cigar up. Toilet. Pointing cigar down.
As
You're
a
like,
surrogate wiener for this.
Okay, well,
There's
I've
nothing
never.
I could do. No, down.
I've never had to hold a dick so it can pee. You guys usually do that for themselves.
Oh, you got lips.
Unless they're really lucky.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
like a baller. Yeah.
my marriage wasn't that good.
Oh. Well, mine wasn't either. I didn't know about steak and
I just want enough money to have a professional ball washer.
That's a reasonable request. Instead, you get a shower so small you have to set your balls outside of it and shower them
I have to wash
separately.
them one at a time myself. And then I can get in the shower, wash a foot. It's a process. It takes a while.
By the time you're done cleaning yourself, you
It's
have to
tomorrow.
Start all over again. Damn it! Well, according to the clocks that are flashing in the refrigerator,
yeah.
yes.
Well, they're too far away to see, luckily. Good grief. By the time I've washed my hair, my nuts are dirty again. Son of a
So I'm giving you a
bitch.
lesson, right? Very simple.
Aim for the toilet.
In fact, is that your cigar right there?
It is my cigar right
It's a
there.
little tiny brown cigar. Now, what? Now, gravity We're going to assume there's not like a pee-pee hard-on going on. I don't know. I don't even remember that time in my life, and I don't want to. So,
Yeah.
cigar is pointing down towards floor, right?
Down towards floor.
So you grab it, and then you point it towards the ceiling, and it pees on the ceiling.
It's
you
so
get
good.
hysterical, and you pinch it. No. You take...
I pinched and pulled down.
You don't do any of those things.
You don't need to pinch. You just
I
gently
panicked.
rest a hand on top.
I'm so
Use a finger or
It's
two.
not
and just
pissing
kinda-
lava and wasps. No, stop. It's a biblical plague. What have you done? Ah!
The
You
rarely
didn't have to
referred
clean
to
piss off the
11th
ceiling.
plague.
No, I'm telling you, you didn't have to if you would point the PP hose towards something other than the fucking ceiling.
Or we all could have solved this issue by the ex not being an asshat and teaching his son how to do something.
Some things are beyond our powers.
Yeah, we have no control
okay.
over that.
So back to the lava and wasps.
Lesson
we have his-
learned. Mommies should not teach their sons how to pee standing up.
You don't have a
It
choice because
should
there's not a
happen.
service that comes around and does it for you. Okay? And
There's-
no
there's
matter
no
how much the dude is
Ghostbusters
into
of
you,
potty training.
he's not going to touch your son's wee-wee. He's just going to go into the bathroom and go, pee on the ceiling. That's the one I live in. I'm glad the blowjobs are great. Fuck it. I ain't teaching him how to do it.
Yup.
So
Dude,
just
you're
put him
gonna sit
outside.
down.
He's scratching at the back door. Just go outside.
My
Just-
poor son is going to
Use
sit
a
down and
tree.
pee his entire life.
No. He's going to be a little man. Now, this is how you do it. I'm telling you how to do it.
I even put Fruit Loops in the freaking toilet and said, aim,
What is
dude.
those?
Aim for the
First
Fruit
of all,
Loops,
that's
dude.
the worst way to serve your child breakfast ever. It's,
Now social services is really coming.
listen, no breakfast cereals need to
My
be
mommy
involved.
pinched my pee-pee and put Fruit Loops.
Yeah, should have used Cheerios
This
because
is
they're not
bad.
good for much health.
This is mad. Okay, listen very closely. When you pee, do you pee stewing in a handstand? Do you do handstand peeing?
That would be kind of awesome if I could.
But do you? No. Why don't you? How much of the pee do you think would get in the toilet if your cooter was faced towards the ceiling? I can tell you right
Cooter's
now,
the best.
almost none of it.
Whether it's people eating peat-on eggs in China or a woman who discovers her second vagina, straight from the internet, it's Weird News! Some of which is brought to you by way of Chuck Shepard's NewsWeird.com, some from The Smoking Gun, The Raw Story, The Huffington Post, CNN.com, and the rest from random sorted APR, vetted news sources scattered throughout
The interwebs.
Oh, yes. Tonight is the evening of the dramatic pause. A pregnant pause, if you will.
Is that when the pause is better late than pregnant? I'm not sure.
It could be. It could be. Speaking of things that won't get you pregnant, this is called a pain in the ass.
All right.
In August at a hospital in Shenyang, China, Wang, age 29, awaiting his
Yes.
wife's childbirth. I didn't think about how funny that name was until just now. Sad, isn't it? Was reported by the People's Daily via Shanghaiist.com to have allowed a nurse to wave him into a room for anesthesia and hemorrhoid surgery. A procedure that took about 40 minutes. The hospital quickly offered to pay a settlement, but insisted that no matter his purpose at the hospital, he did in fact luckily have hemorrhoids, and they were in fact actually removed.
Wow.
So
That's a weird bit of coincidence.
yeah. Lucky for him, he got a C-section, and it turned out there was something to get rid of. Lucky Wang, huh?
Yeah.
He
That's,
really found himself in a pinch, that Wang did.
Failure.
Too soon?
Yes.
Too soon?
Too soon.
Oh.
That's all right.
That's right, because next time you're going to rock that shit. And that's the wrong way
That
to say
no,
it.
that's
No.
that's not
intentional.
no, that's not good either.
You're going to be extraordinarily helpful.
He is going to figure it out. He's going to be a man and stand up there and piss, and mommy's not going to have to help.
Look, just have Pete in the other room guide him doing a John Wayne impersonation.
Yeah, I have to
He
work
needs
on my
that.
John Wayne, I guess.
Yeah, that because when I'm like when I find myself in times of trouble,
So I shouldn't put college
John
fun
Wayne
aside. I
comes
should
to
put
me.
therapy fun aside.
no, and you just think to yourself, what would John Wayne say to me right now? Pilgrim, you need to grab that dick and point it at the toilet, not the ceiling. Quit having your mammy grab your thingy and just pee in the toilet like a grown-up. You know, like a John
Yeah.
Wayne stuff.
That was more Forrest Gump.
Well, yeah, my nose is stuffed up, and it's a fine line when you have a stuffed up nose.
Yeah, that's true.
that
He
was a
can
little
easily
Forrest
go.
Gumpy.
He could easily go Gump.
Yeah, I think all Forrest Gump is just a stuffy nose. John Wayne.
It's a congestive John Wayne.
Listen up, Pilgrim. Life is like a box of chocolates. Wait a minute. Oh, no. Speaking of a box of chocolates, this next one's called Ancient Chinese Secret. Evidently, many Chinese wives who suspect their husbands of having affairs experience difficulty in confronting them directly,
Okay.
which is...
I don't know if that's relegated to only China, but sure.
It's just...
It's not a thing in the United States. We confront.
Yeah,
No.
like a motherfucker. For a profession...
Never been married.
Has risen recently of mistress dispellers.
Aha.
Like
Like witches?
like a mistress.
Mistress Expelliarmus.
It's a curse or something, and you
Yeah.
need to get your mage to dispel, please, dispel, mistress.
Oh, why aren't you guys running Healbot? Please install decursive for these goddamn mistresses.
Someone cleanse. He's got crabs. Cleanse. He's got crabs, please.
The tanks pick up these mistresses.
That's awesome. Yo, there'd be a lot more tanks in the world if they picked
Yeah,
up
right.
mistresses. Anyway, their job is to contact the mistress and persuade her, sometimes through an elaborate ruse, to break off the relationship.
That does not work.
For a fee, a New York Times dispatch said, it could be tens of thousands of dollars. The dispeller will subtly infiltrate the mistress's life and
She can have him at that point.
ultimately
I want my money.
convince her to move on. A leading dispeller
How do I
agency...
get this job?
Yeah, I know, dude. In Shanghai,
This
translated
sounds great.
as Weiging International Marriage Hospital Emotion Clinic Group.
Sure, why not? That's what I would call my service.
Well, it's
I hope
it's
that breaks
translated.
down into an amazing acronym.
Served one wife by persuading the mistress to take a higher paying job in another city. That's from the New York Times.
Oh, man. Oh, no. See, what we'd have to do as Americans is our acronym would be WANG. And we'd have to make that stand for something relevant to the thing.
Wives, adultery, negation,
Group. Perfect.
Boo! Booyah! That's right. We're the Wang.
Need to get rid of a mistress? Call Wang.
Wang's got you. In China, the number 8 is regarded as lucky, and a man identified only as Liu obtained Shanghai province's plate 88888.
All right.
That's a lot of 8s.
That is all the 8s.
For which he paid the equivalent of $149,000.
That's like them fucking low-digit Delaware license plates.
It's nuts that anything like a license plate would be worth that much money. Shanghaiist.com reported in June that Lucky Lou was forced into annoying traffic stops by police 8 times the first day because 8 times. 8 times.
Yeah.
The first day because officers were certain that the plate was bogus. So not very, very lucky. That's from the Shanghaiist.
Well, if you got to be, that's the way to be.
All right.
I suppose.
I think we're getting to the religious retards. The end is nigh. I think it is. Yes. Stephen Schultz was sued for $255,000 in Oregon City, Oregon. Funny place for that city.
It'd be weird if it was in Georgia.
Yes, in July. After
Like the country, not the state.
allegedly, no, yeah, that wouldn't be. Well, that would still be weird. I guess it'd be weird if it was anywhere other than where it is.
Yeah, that's true.
In July, after he allegedly fired on a family's house, 15 gunshots, and traumatized their young son inside.
Who was trying to learn how to
He was
pee.
trying to learn how to pee, the poor fella. Schultz explained that he thought the biblical rapture
baby.
had just occurred and that he was the only human being left.
Wow.
So he was like, I'm the only person left. I'm going to shoot 15 rounds at my neighbor's house. That should clear things up. Still the only person left after the rapture.
Yeah, he got rid of everybody else.
Yeah, everybody else is gone except for the police who are coming to arrest me now. A traffic officer in Guelph, Ontario, pulled over a 35-year-old motorist on July 11th, traveling 67 miles per hour in a 45-mile-per-hour zone.
Okay.
It's really kilometers, but fuck that shit. At night
Oh.
on a stretch with no highway lights and no headlights on his vehicle.
Aha. So he's going 40 miles in a 20-mile-an-hour zone. Got it.
The stop driver was given citations, even though he pointed out that he was watching the road with a flashlight on his head held in place by straps.
So a relative of yours.
Yes, he used the
They have
headlamp.
steam pouring out of his dashboard.
I haven't got time for this. And by the way, yes, if a cop tried to pull me over, I totally would have kept going. Because I would have been like, yeah, go ahead and try to arrest me.
You'll never find me in here, motherfucker.
Exactly. You want me? Come and get me. Just disappear into the smoke.
Oh, it's the Predator. Oh, no.
Plain James, like throw my voice.
I'm Batman.
I'm Batman. Why do you want to pull me over?
Pull you over? You complete me.
Oh, I want to steam my rice-a-roni with you.
Wow. Fucking, what the hell?
What are you doing, Pete, to yourself?
I
trying to
put
put
my
your-
leg up and it hit the microphone into my face. I feel like I'm back in the shower.
Oh, Corinne. If you want, I can get you a shoebox. You can broadcast from that so you feel more comfortable. I'll be pissing on the ceiling outside it so you feel like you're at home.
That would
Okay.
be brilliant.
I'm so sorry, Danielle, but
My son needs so much therapy just this episode alone.
this poor guy, he's not going to hear it. It's not like this plays at elementary school during homeroom or something. Be pretty neat if it did.
Fucked up school.
Yeah, it would be. It'd be fucked up. But, I mean, at least we have a lot of new listeners.
That's true.
Oh, the poor kids. Right. This is called 2PC. The Eleanora Heights Public School, a primary school in Sydney, Australia, recently banned clapping during student assemblies in an effort to help pupils with noise anxieties.
What the fuck kind of trigger warning safe space bitches are they?
To show audience approval, it gets worse, Pete.
Do they
Students
queef instead? The next logical
they're
step.
issued artificial vaginas because they should use their own and just an whole audience of that, if you can imagine.
Oh, brilliant.
Oh my god.
Now I want to know what the alternative to clapping is. It's a lot of oi.
Oh, to they can punch the air, pull on their faces.
What?
Pull on their faces.
Okay, that's getting creepier.
Or wriggle about.
All right, no, that's all of those things sound really disturbing.
These all sound like things you do on methamphetamines.
Yeah,
Oh my god, just give the children bath salts and they're safe from the clapping.
drop a bunch of acid before each assembly, and you'll be fine.
Oh man. All right, this next one's called Nigerian hookers.
Are there any other kind?
Oh, there's plenty.
Oh,
In July, the Nairobian newspaper reported the remarkable career of Rosemary, reputed to be the Kenyan capital's oldest prostitute, still going strong at 64 after more than 5,000 clients.
good for her.
Wow.
She
I
said
am impressed.
she could make it through 40 on a good day, but never miss church on Sunday. Different
Got them priorities
things
straight.
going on over there in Africa. And how, I don't know how you can shake hands in Africa and not get AIDS, so I am impressed like a motherfucker.
Yes, well done.
Well,
Well
Here's
done
to you,
her.
Rosemary.
Yeah.
And
I
now,
caught
Pete,
the Carl over here.
time for some dumbass criminals.
Yeah.
Dumbass criminals. In July, Joshua Jacobs, age 30, accidentally knocked down a traffic sign at 12:45 a.m. in Vero Beach, Florida, and, spotting a sheriff's deputy, sped away.
Florida man.
The deputy gave chase, especially, he said, given the fully grown marijuana plant resting in the bed of the pickup. Jacobs was promptly arrested.
Yep.
Next up, we have Jeremy Watts, age...
That's the grow and go truck.
Yeah, grow and go. It sounds like a kid's toy. Grow and go.
Yep.
Jeremy Watts, age...
Learn to pee on the move.
Learn to pee standing up, sitting down, lying down, doing cartwheels in a washing machine.
Maybe that's what I should do. The washing machine might have more space.
Yeah, dude, why didn't you just... Oh my
At
God.
least it's a consistent shape.
The shape of the thing's constantly changing, like some weird rhombus from hell.
It's like, the shower, if you've ever seen Event Horizon, like that hallway before the core, it's just like a spinning meat grinder.
I'm disoriented. I need my Dramamine. You throw up as part of the purge before you get to the bathroom. Then you piss on the ceiling.
Danielle comes up one day because I've been up in the shower for about 3 weeks. What happened to your eyes? I don't need them where I'm going. Shit. Yes, because it's Sam Neill's just in the shower for some reason.
Of course, absolutely.
I see the contractor spent too much time thinking if they could and didn't think if they should.
You think you could just break the laws of physics and there wouldn't be a cost? Sorry. Sorry. My favorite line from that whole movie, though, is was it Lawrence Fishburne in it? Yeah, well, Lawrence Fishburne.
Are we back to Event Horizon?
Yeah,
because I bounced to Jurassic Park real fast.
Yeah, he was in there, and he said his favorite line from that was after they finally, broke the code or got the last captain's log straight.
Right.
He goes, Captain, I've got it. You got to watch it. And they watch it, and everyone's naked and pulling out their eyes, going, blah, blah, blah. And he just stops, and he just stops, and he goes, "Fuck this ship," and they just leave. I'm like, that's what every single person who saw that, the logical next step is, fuck this ship. We're getting the fuck out of here. But yes, next is Dumbass Criminals. We are in it. And we have Jeremy Watts, age 30, Jessica Haiti, 24, were charged with aggravated burglary, a PlayStation and other electronics from a man's home in Clarksville, Tennessee in August. The pair had offered to haul to a Cash American pawn shop. But did not realize that the home they had burglarized was the pawn shop's manager. So I guess he offered them nothing for it, and he got in anyway.
Some charges. Oh, wow. Brilliant.
Dumbass criminals. Move to dismiss. District Judge Joseph Boakman in Arkansas's Royal Cross County.
Of course.
Resigned in wow, you're really grinding an axe for her.
I don't know.
Rural Cross County. Fuckers. They got a Christ complex over there in Cross County.
Everybody's a martyr.
Resigned in May after the State Judicial Discipline Committee found as many as 4,500 nude or semi-nude photos of young men who had been before Boakman in court. Some were naked, being paddled by Boakman, who trolled for victims by writing young men notes offering a community service option in lieu of jail. That's CNN. Report that.
It's just how you know it's legit.
Now that's not. I would take a naked paddling.
Yeah,
while some old guy jerked
depending
off.
on the
better than jail.
Sentence. Yeah, it's not bad.
Definitely better than jail. Community service. That's fine. Whatever. He's not going to tell anybody. I'm not going to.
He's
tell
a member
anybody.
of the community. He deserves a service or two, I guess.
And at least he'd be diddling himself and smacking my ass, and I can have my ass smacked. That's no big deal.
Yeah.
The look of just disappointment on your face it's as vivid and bold as
It's not gay if a judge does it.
and it's not gay if the alternative is jail, where there'll be a lot more of that, and they won't be as friendly as an old judge guy. They'll be mean and nasty about it, like how Pete has to cram himself into your shower. Knoxville, Tennessee firefighters were called to a home in July when a woman tried to barbecue brisket in her bathroom. And in addition to losing control of the flame...
if her contractors built a fucking kitchen into the bathroom, there's fucking hibachi in there and shit.
Apparently, she melted her fiberglass bathtub because she was barbecuing the brisket in the bathtub. And now, right now, Pete is thinking, how did she fit any of that in her bathtub? The firefighters limited the damage by turning on the shower. And it put it out instantly.
Well,
Jesus, dumbass.
Well,
I guess if you're going to operate a cook stove indoors, you might as well have it underneath the shower in case of emergencies.
But the thing is, it's great forethought, but she should have left herself a note why she did that. Because she could have just turned on the water instead of, oh my God, and just running around panicking.
And of course, to me, it just begs the question: why was that the option of where to barbecue? Like,
That's the only space in her house. Maybe her house is even more cramped.
what?
Than
No, maybe
Outside
she's
of the
lucky and
world.
her house is one giant bathroom the size of an entire floor.
Yeah, but all the bedrooms are like the size of like silverware drawers. It's horrible. You can't have a house where everything makes sense, Pete. Just can't have it.
Yeah, I guess not. It's okay.
Patrick Marsh, age 59, was charged with indecent exposure in Woodward Township, Pennsylvania in July after he rang the doorbell of a 30-year-old female neighbor seeking, as he told police, courtship. He greeted the woman naked with his genitals in his hands.
Well,
To be fair, that's less creepy than greeting them with someone else's genitals in your hands.
That
to be
is
fair, at least she knew
true.
She was getting herself into.
Well, he definitely wasn't pissing on the ceiling because I'm sure he had a firm yet gentle grip.
Gentle grip.
Not pinching.
No pinching.
Genital grip.
Yeah, dude. It's like the one time you can't pinch a penis. Any other time you can beat the shit out of a dick. I could use it to knock on doors as an ink blotter. I can pry open the previously mentioned silverware drawer.
Especially if you put a condom on, because
Oh,
then
then
you
you
can just
feel-
slam it in a
Ugh.
car door and you're fine.
Yeah, you might as well just be fucking just styrofoam packing peanuts. It's pointless to fuck with a condom. I mean, except for the whole not dying of AIDS thing in Africa. So, but the one time you can't pinch, bend, disturb, read angry poetry around, or apparently clap, because that's a trigger now,
Yeah.
is when you're peeing. Because
Lesson learned.
it's ouchy.
Jeez.
Otherwise, marginally disrupt.
Yeah, you can pull at your face,
You could.
touch the air.
I wouldn't recommend wriggling about though.
Yeah, ring on that. That's a little weird. We're gonna have to go ahead and say that's a no-go.
That's where we're drawing the line on that one.
Also, in Florida's The Villages senior community, Howard Sparber, age 69, faces several charges after having, in June, fired 33 9mm rounds into the home of a woman who had been declining his sexual overtures. The woman wasn't even home at the time.
Well,
that
he
shit's
sure
from
showed
Orlando
her
Times.
house.
Yeah.
What'd you get for having small,
Florida,
funky
dude.
bathrooms?
Florida.
Florida
But,
man.
MC Dumbass is our next one. Rapper Casper Knight apparently shot himself in the cheek with a revolver on July 17th in Indianapolis as part of a staged music video, according to raw footage of the incident posted on his Facebook page, and then, of course, seen by almost 2 million people. Knight seen bleeding
Stupidity
afterward.
goes viral. Blah, 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 blah.
He said he tried to recruit a shooter, but when no one volunteered, he shot himself, anticipating, as in previous times he had been shot by other people, like a 4 out of 10 on the pain scale. I think he might have
How many times has he been shot?
Apparently enough.
enough times. That he has a scale.
Yeah.
If you get shot in your arm, that's like a 2. If you get shot in your foot, that's like a 5.
But if you shoot yourself in the mouth, why? MC dumbass.
There's no good thought process for that.
But don't worry, they get dumber. Mormons, unbelievably retarded.
And now for the next story.
Let's see. In June, Dieter Uchtdorf, a high official in the Mormon church.
With a name like that, I'm pretty sure that's your only course of fucking
That sounds
career.
like a Pokemon.
That
I
shit
caught
is
earlier.
made up. He's from Star Trek.
Said the.
Fucking Klingon.
Watch, I'm going to change it. In June, Ferengi Dieter Uchtdorf,
Yep.
a high official in the Mormon church, said the historic narrative of Mormon founder Joseph Smith's use of a seer stone to translate the golden plates that gave Smith ultimate worldly knowledge has been authenticated, basically,
Well, basically.
by the 2007 invention of the iPhone. I can
Of course.
quote,
Oh, this will be
Quote.
good.
I can get the collected knowledge of the world through a few little inputs, end quote, said Uchtdorf,
Yeah.
stroking his huge Ferengi-like ears.
www.google.com.
And thus, it is likelier than ever that God gave Smith something like a smartphone in 1823.
Yeah.
The look of just of almost stern disbelief. Just stop reading these words, Carl. It's so dumb. You're hurting
it's
me.
like shit like that almost gives those fucking Scientologists like some ground to have a real thing going
you
on.
think that, and then you hear them, and you're like, no, they're.
Yeah, my brain leaks out of my ear and it's just bad.
It's just. Dude,
It's all around not good.
Really, you need an electron scanning microscope to see the difference of retarded levels between Mormons and Scientologists.
They're not far
Very
off.
close.
Yeah.
It's like an angstrom. It's a very tiny, small quanta of dumbness. Quanta of dumbness.
Oh, is that the new James Bond movie?
Yeah, he's being played by someone with Down syndrome. It's a whole new challenge for... Oh, what, too soon?
Bond. No, Bond.
Shaken, not stirred. Yay!
I can bring all of my friends.
Now, I'm not making fun of people who suffer with that sort of thing because
Because
actually...
that would be cruel.
It's a Stephen King book that taught me how ugly that makes you look on the outside when you do that. I think it was The Stand, and it was the one dude who was always like MON, that spells moon, but everything was like that's FUN, that spells moon. Like everything like was MON, that spells car or whatever. That's what he did, and he was at this one place, and like they're just being fucking cruel because he's retarded. And I'm like, that's so fucking awful. How can they fucking do? And then all of a sudden I'm like, holy shit, I like said some fucked up shit like that. I'm like, well, I didn't mean it to sound like that. I'm like, well, you sounded like that. So now you just stop it from here on out, dude.
King.
Thank you, Stephen King. You removed one angstrom of assholeness from me.
You made Carl a better person.
A mildly better person. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here.
Let's not get too carried away.
Yeah, I still pee in the morning like this. God damn you fucker! Fuck you!
At least you can
Fuck
fit a construction in your bathroom.
That's true. Yes. Wait, is a construction euphemism for something else or just a construction?
I don't know, because I have to have an anti-gravity device so I can stand sideways and it still pee down.
You're showering like the Matrix.
Yep. It takes 4 wires and about 1,600 cameras and a bunch of green screens.
You get to the Matrix, no one's there because all the bathrooms suck.
Yeah. He is the one.
He is the
You
one.
shower like they do.
What, in pieces over a period of days? All right. Ironically enough, this next one's called Out with the Bathwater. India has supposedly outlawed the baby tossing religious test, popular amongst Hindus and Muslims in rural villages in Maharashtra and Karnataka states.
Is that when if it looks fucked up, they throw it off a cliff? Kind of Spartan.
That's Sparta. And no, but it's kind of, oh my God.
If it floats, it's a witch.
But if it floats, flush. But a July New York Times report suggested that parents were still allowing surrogates to drop their newborn infants from 30 feet up and awaiting the God's blessing for a prosperous, healthy life. In all cases, according to the report, the gods come through and a bedsheet appears below to catch the unharmed baby. Oh my God, how could you ever do that to a fucking baby? What the fuck, you crazy Indian motherfuckers. New York Times. Dude, I mean, I understand.
That sounds like that's some severe Darwinism at work
well,
right
they're
there.
overpopulated, so maybe this is like
their excuse.
Socio-religious response. They're not even aware
Instead of just murdering all the female children like certain other countries.
Why, who would do that?
Well, I don't know. It's probably the same people that like boil eggs in boy piss.
Shh, quiet. We just started wanging. You're going to ruin our only clients. Our nice clients who paid us in advance before we made fun of them.
The Shanghai office of Wang.
A toilet-themed restaurant in Samarang, Indonesia. On Java
Piss all
Island.
over the ceiling for some reason.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Serves only one dish. Brown meatballs floating in thick soup. Arrayed in a toilet-shaped pan.
Yeah.
yeah.
Where is this so I don't go there again?
But I think they're going to serve breakfast. It'll be some Fruit Loops in a toilet-shaped pan. The owner's secondary agenda is to inspire people to install toilets in their homes because most people don't have toilets in that country.
Oh, okay.
I guess they just shit in their kitchens, so that's why all this ties together.
Yeah, right. But his first restaurateur idea was to, be called the chamber pot.
The chamber pot. Oh, yeah, that was in England. I think they outgrew that once they outgrew chamber pots and got indoor plumbing like most of the civilized world.
Stop dumping their shit in the streets.
Or eating shit that looks like shit out of a toilet. In Toronto's Koreatown, a dessert-themed restaurant was scheduled to open in August with patron seating on, yes, you guessed it, toilets, and a variety of brown sweets such as swirly, stool-shaped chocolate ice cream,
Potty-themed restaurants have opened in Russia, South Korea, the Philippines, China, Japan, and Los Angeles.
Of course.
It's BBC News. The fuck?
You know, if it was just Japan, we could have just been like, oh, Japan, you're so crazy.
This next one's called If It Were Raining Pussy. This
If
guy
only.
would get hit with a dick. An ambulance was
We
called
wouldn't have to clap.
in July. An ambulance was called in July when jockey Chris Meehan was kicked in the face by a horse and knocked out cold after he fell during a race in Murano, Italy. But the arriving ambulance accidentally backed over his legs.
Wow.
Wow. Ouch.
He is recovering, from being kicked in the face by a horse and then have his legs run over by the very, hey, we backing up, but look out, move your legs. What was that? Luigi Paisan, what's the matter for you?
If they didn't make them damn jockeys so small.
His feet look like pasta Luigi's or whatever that fucking food was from earlier. I can't remember properly. And I ruined my joke.
There's one pasta Luigi left, too.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Eat that shit.
I prefer spaghetti Marios myself. Silicon Queen. At England's premier agricultural event, the Great Yorkshire Show, a winning show cow was stripped of her title,
Oh, no.
suspected of having artificially enhanced udders.
Oh, no.
The runner-up was, of course, promoted. Clown Town. This is a spooky one.
Okay.
There's only like one or two stories left, but they're really weird.
Well, that makes sense. I mean, if they weren't, they shouldn't be in weird news.
Well, yeah, but I mean, they're like crazy weird. They were from the Raw story. That's right. Whew. You get some crazy stories from those motherfuckers.
Nice.
Some of them are just like awful, tragic, sad. I'm like, I can't ever make that funny. Jesus. All right, Clown Town.
Okay.
Way back in August 31st. Since so many readers demand, here are the sheriff's reports memorializing recent tales of a creepy clown cabal that lives in the South Carolina woods and beckons local children to join them at their encampment in the woods. According to Greenville County Sheriff's Office, children have claimed the clowns have offered money in an attempt to lure them into the woods. It's like clowns that just... They assume they live in the woods. They don't
Yeah,
know
this has
where
been a
they
thing
come
that's
from.
popped up on the internets in recent weeks.
Dude, that's creepy. That's creepy.
Yep.
What the hell's that all about?
There's people just need to be down to clown, I guess.
Oh my God, no! Is that an ICP thing? Oh, you son of a bitch!
Yeah, that was it. They are probably all fucking straight up homosexual country music Special Olympics gay juggalos.
No, they're like regular clowns because juggalos. It makes sense that they would live in the woods,
Yeah,
but they wouldn't have any money to offer anybody anything.
that's
so,
true.
Being virtually unemployable. So, a teenage girl told police she spotted a black man wearing a clown mask taking pictures of all the children last Monday night, she said. The clown, she added, was riding a blue bicycle, like a little blue...
Okay, yeah.
residents of Greenville...
like a clown would be wont to do.
Yes. Residents of a Greenville apartment complex. Remnants of the complex have been found torn apart by a clown rampage. Residents of the Greenville apartment complex have claimed that clowns have been frightening them and their offspring. One woman told deputies she spotted a large-figured clown with a blinking nose waving at her. The clown, she recalled, was standing beneath a streetlight near the garbage dumpster area. Man, none of this sounds good or wholesome.
I mean, like
or
that.
savory.
All that right there should just be enough to keep everybody happy about the Second Amendment.
Yeah, really. Another witness told investigators that her son had seen clowns in the woods and that they were whispering and making strange noises. The woman said that when she went to investigate, she observed several clowns in the woods flashing green laser lights. The clown, she added, then scattered and ran away.
Like so many roaches.
Yes. Oh no, a parent. So far, deputies.
All 50 of them climbed back into their Volkswagen Beetle and left.
Later, they all showered at your place.
Yeah.
So far, deputies have been unable to corroborate the clown sightings, which appear to have prompted citizens of the apartment complex to randomly fire shots in the directions of the wooded area where the clowns purportedly roost. I'm not sure if clowns roost. Boop, boop, boop. We found clown droppings. They're like pigeons, rapey, face-painted pigeons.
Where it's like the latest Jurassic Park thing. It's like they've learned to camouflage themselves.
Oh God, Jurassic disappointment. Yes.
The movie was funny.
A police officer who ventured into the woods searched a house near a pond where the clowns reportedly congregate, but the investigator saw no signs of suspicious clown activity.
He wandered out of the woods 2 weeks later, covered in blood and face paint.
In clown shoes with a rubber nose up his ass. He can only speak on. Or characters dressed in clown attire. One report notes.
Yep, he needs a trigger warning for Ringling Brothers ads.
Yo, we all do. That's some creepy shit, dude. Can you imagine that shit? Just random spooky ass clowns.
I don't have to. The internet just kind of put it everywhere.
Oh yeah, thank you, internet. I guess. Bye, Felicia is our next one. After a drunken South Carolina woman crashed her car Tuesday night, she emerged from the vehicle with a glass of peach liqueur in her hand and rudely rejected an offer of aid by using pop culture's favorite dismissive phrase, "Bye, Felicia."
Nice.
According to the police report. Police allege that Lauren Harris, age 36, was intoxicated when she drove into a ditch in Spartanburg around 8 p.m. Upon spotting Harris crash her car, Lakeisha Smith, age 39, exited her home to see if Harris needed help. Smith told investigators that Harris was very rude and walked away from her while carrying a clear cup full of brown liquid. Kudos for her for not spilling her
Yeah, I was
her
just gonna
alcohol.
say.
No alcohol abuse here.
She spilled her car, her whole car, but not her drink. It's a dedicated.
Priorities.
Yep. As she sauntered down the street, Harris stuck Smith with a 2-word shiv. "Bye, Felicia," which is just so classy. A second witness, Gary Garner, said that Harris asked him to claim her car back from Mexicans. Trump supporter, possibly? Garner also told police that Harris threw a drinking glass on the ground. An officer noted that he recognized what smelled like peach liqueur coming from the shattered glass. It was a glass, too. Like,
So she doesn't spill it and then goes on and throws it anyway. Like,
maybe she was done.
I guess. I mean, yeah, she was obviously done.
6 flavors. All of them peach. When first contacted by police, an officer noted she walked up to me and was trying to give me her car keys and told me just to take the car and that she wanted to leave. The officer, who did not offer valet service, added that Harris admitted she had been drinking, but claimed that an unnamed boyfriend was behind the wheel when the car landed in the ditch. Witnesses said Harris was alone in the car and was driving drunk up and down the road like she always do. End quote. Harris declined to perform field sobriety tests and refused to blow. Arrested for drunk
Could have
driving.
got out of the ticket that way.
See? Oh, but I'm a bad guy when I mention it.
Yeah, but I'll pay the $200 ticket. It's okay.
Arrested for drunk driving, Harris was handcuffed and placed in the rear of a squad car for the trip to county jail.
And then promptly shot to death.
Yes, it sucked. Ugh. So,
Wow.
in other fun news, I got the funniest thing, and I'm not sure if I'm going to stick it in this episode somewhere, or if we're going to make its own thing. So I'm driving around with my girl and her sister. Cool people. And we're driving around, and they start talking about Bop, the song by Hanson.
Yeah, from the
90s?
way back in the when.
And I'm like, yeah. I was like, I remember that song in high school. I remember we saw it, and we're just like, this is dreadful. I remember, I distinctly have 3.
You were in high
just,
school?
Just a moment, please. I'm getting there.
Hold on.
I had 3 distinct memories of being in high school with other metalheads talking about how gay they were. Now, obviously, this is the only time in my life this could have happened. High school, totally. One time I remember watching it in my parents' bedroom on MTV.
It's
when I was
beginning of a
17.
dirty story.
When I was 17, and it was just on MTV, and I was like, this is gay. Why don't they ever play anything that's good? Distinct memories. 1991. Distinct memories.
Oh, dude.
They're like, they did the same thing you did. Excuse me, high school? Yeah, don't think so. I'm like, whatever. Yeah, so totally Googled it. Yeah, it turns out 1997.
Yeah.
Like-
So you were not in high school.
No, I had already had 2 women at the same time at this point. I was well away from high school.
Yeah, I wasn't there at that point in
It was
'97
a
for
year
me.
before I worked at Philcore. That's how relatively recent it is.
600 years ago.
Yes. Shut up, Pete. Why did I say that shit? You know, just because I'm older than an ice age, you know, and I piss like I'm fucking being, like I'm dying every part of me. I guess I am. But at least I made it to the bathroom. I mean, at least my bathroom's not the size of a toolbox. I don't want to look like I have spinal bifida just to get clean. That's all I'm saying here. Thank you and good night. But yeah, so anyway, I bust my balls occasionally. So I'm at work, and I guess the two of them were driving around in a car together. And, you know, like texting, we just bust balls back and forth. And all of a sudden, her sister, out of the blue, I get a video. I'm like, what the fuck, a video? And it's just her, like, saying, there's a seatbelt on her. And it looks like it's night out, so it's, okay, probably recently. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to go somewhere where it's kind of quietish. So I go into the little kitchenette there, and I hit play. And all of a sudden, it's, bop, and she's singing along. It's playing in the car, and she's, like, lip-syncing the whole chorus. Just out of the blue, just fucking with me. I'm like, this is awesome. So my response was, Carl shakes a turgid fist at the heavens, shouting, damn you, Garen girls! Last name's Garen. And it was adorable. But I looked at it, I'm like, hey, oh my God. It's the guitarist from Hanson, because she's got blonde hair. And I realized she looks a lot like the guitarist from Hanson. And I double-checked this. I know what you're thinking. Carl's memory. No, I double-checked it. It's true.
Just like it was 1991.
Like it was 1991. And, dude, that fucked me up, like, for
You
the rest
realize
of the
they were
day.
like in diapers in 1991, right?
Yeah, all the things you're about to say were condescendingly told to me. I've been mocked.
Not even sure the youngest Hanson was born in 1991.
No, actually, one of them wasn't born. I have been mocked every which way but loose on this. I guess just so I'm like, I guess on my planet, in my timeline, they're born later.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was
Early.
pretty sure I was in
Early.
high school when that nonsense fucking hit the radio.
That was my reaction. That's why I'm like, you?
You
High
know what?
school? No.
I think everyone was in high school when it happened.
Probably. It's just one of them songs that's so shitty it transcends the laws of time and space.
But now it's stuck permanently in my head, thanks to the Garen girls.
That
Garen
is
sisters.
also
Thanks.
unfortunate.
But it was just out of the blue, just decided to torture me randomly. Let's bring it
High
up.
school.
Yeah. She's
That's cute to think
the
that way,
girl's
Carl.
32. Her sister is about to turn 30. So
Yeah, they might have been in high school. You, not so much.
No, they were.
no, if I was in high school when that came out, I would be asked to leave.
Yeah.
It not as bad as like a clown in the woods kind of thing, but you know, not cool. Not cool.
No.
Like, I'm just here to show people how to pee. What the fuck? Some people don't learn it the right way. I'm not going to point any fingers at anybody. I'm just saying. Sometimes it happens. High five. High five for trying.
I tried, man.
Wait,
I tried.
which hand was... Can I high five the... Oh, I'm going to get hair dye all over me. No way. Here, a fist pound.
There you go.
It's the Scarlet
transferable.
high five.
The hair
She
dye's-
says it's not transferable. Then how'd it get on your hands, motherfucker? Were you just 1/10 Navajo just in my palms? Like that mildly racist joke. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, that was adorable. And I'm going to stick that. In fact, I think I'm just going to make that the opening thing. And I'm going to say that the guitarist from Hanson is a big fan. Guitarist from Hanson, big fan. Happy season 6, and the gang is back. And I'm just going to play that. I'm going to play it for you guys before you leave.
Strongly approve.
You're going to laugh your asses off.
Carl was in high school.
Because it's...
Not all the Hansons were born, and Carl was in high
in
school.
Hanson, I was in Hanson? What are you saying? I was in Hanson, Illinois.
Right.
Dude, 97. That was after 1996 Antichrist Superstar came out, obviously.
Yes.
Yeah.
Marilyn Manson was before Hanson.
It's
But
true.
after Ted Danson. Boom! Oh, yeah. Yes, that just happened. Now, what have we learned today? We've learned how to help somebody learn how to pee.
Don't pinch it.
Yep. There have been more peeing lessons.
More peeing lessons. I am confident that the next time you go to pee. Now, remember, let's run through this real quick. He's like, Mom, I got to pee. You're like, son, it's time for you to learn standing up. No pinching involved. It's only your hands now. So you take him in the
Should
bathroom.
all be in his hands. Yeah.
You stand him in front of the toilet, pants down. What happens?
Yo, mommy is not pinching anything.
And you tell him, take hold, point it at toilet.
Aim, dude, aim.
Point it at the toilet. Dude, do you have a hose for the house?
No.
Yeah.
Do you have in the sink that thing?
Yes. The thing that comes out and
Yes.
yeah. That we do have.
Then stand him on a stool. Say, imagine this is your you-know-what. Just there won't be a lever on it. It'll work on its own. And just point it. Imagine this sink is he'll get
My
this.
son is gonna be so traumatized.
And he'll psh, and no, dude, that'll like make him feel more relaxed and stuff.
Yeah, it'll give him a decent analog.
Because the water's down. No.
No, he won't. I doubt he'll pee in your sink. That would be weird.
Ew.
That'd be you start
There's
ringing.
probably more room in the sink than the bathroom. But anyway. No, but I think that might be good because then he'll just feel a little more, okay, this is fun. He's learning how to aim when it's not something you have to clean up. It's not piss or a ding dong. And you can stop by just letting go, unlike peeing, which is just like, everything soaks now. And just, just try
Especially
that.
my ceiling.
And just, and have him like stand like right up on the toilet. Not on top of the toilet, but next to the toilet, close to the toilet.
He was pretty close.
And how was it pointing up?
Dude, because it was like fire hose, and it just went, and it...
I guess I've never just let go of my dick and let shit happen.
Never really tried that either.
Gravity just
Yeah.
pulls it down, though.
Yeah, it's
like meaty heaviness is like, earth.
I did not need to hear about any meaty heaviness.
Well, yeah, but we don't have little
Yeah, these
boy
aren't
ding-dongs.
pastelios,
Yeah. Pastille. Is it pastel? I can't even tell anymore.
yeah.
Is it a pastelio?
I don't even know.
Yes.
Oh, no. It's a pastelio, which is like an enchiladas.
Empanada.
Enchiladas you can get if you eat an unclean pastelio.
That's right.
And you need an
You get the
empanitis
enchiladas
shots.
from that 64-year-old
It's not
hooker.
good for you anymore. You don't want to get the enchiladas. It's delicious, but it's hard to treat. So, loud noise, much louder than I thought was going
Oh
to happen.
shit! Oh, he clapped, and
I
now
clapped.
I'm all
Oh,
triggered. We'll be dealing with this for a week.
Quick, draw your... You wiggle. I'll punch the air. Phew, that's much safer. What does that audience look like? A giant fucking
That's why it looks
spaz out.
fucking scary.
Everybody's seizing.
It's Spazoid High celebrating. Fucking just freaking out. Oh my God. So yeah. So we learned about peeing.
Yep.
We did.
We learned about
Those of us
peeing.
who don't know about
We
it.
learned about contorting the shower.
We learned about your shower, which is just the funniest, best thing ever in the whole world. And every time I hear about it, it is equally funny to every other time I've heard about it.
He stood in the doorway of the bathroom for like 5 minutes, hysterically laughing.
There was
at
no
5:30
lights,
in
so
the
I'm just
morning.
shining my flashlight on it. Just,
Just half the house had no electricity at that point.
Yeah. When my,
that's you trying to get in, just like, no, ow.
the best part is when my mom came over to check out the place, she had the exact same reaction, but it was during the day.
You won't loiter in the shower wasting time.
Nope.
Oh, that's the best thing ever. I love that fucking thing. You know what we got to do? Dude, you totally got to take a picture of it. Send it to me. And
Yeah,
I
so
can
there's
incorporate it into it.
Could do that.
Ermagerd. It's the best thing ever.
Serling.
Ermagerd Serling. So we learned about your bathroom's just a house of horrors. No, it's more of a closet of horrors. A Hobbit House of Horrors. And so we learned about that. We learned about Wang is our new company that
Yes.
we're into wives dealing with adultery. Something else. Group.
Something in, yeah, like.
It was so clever. You know what? I'll rewind this shit. I'll
Yeah,
play the record
we'll hear
backwards till
about
I
it.
get to it. We'll backmask it. It'll be great. Paul is a dead man. Miss him. Beatles. Totally didn't get that joke. Wow, that fell flat. Holy mackerel. There was a Beatles album and it was backmasked that said that. And everyone said that was...
Right,
That's
yeah.
a little before our time.
That was a lot before... Like Hanson. It was after my time. No, that wasn't
No.
relevant at
Beatles,
all.
hopefully it
I
was
don't,
before your time.
I don't even know what time it is anymore.
The Beatles were from 1989, right? Oh,
Something
no.
like that.
But yeah, so we learned about that. We learned that everybody's back, and that's awesome.
Woo.
And stuff and things. And later this week, Could be tomorrow. I don't know what you guys are doing.
I don't know what we're doing.
I don't know.
Cool. We'll do MMR tomorrow.
Yeah, we can do. I'm fine
MMR will
with
be
that.
like 40 minutes.
Okay.
MMR is a much more condensed thing, which lets us ramble more like in this shit like this. Because imagine if we had to do like a mixed media review on top of this, it'd be like, holy shit. Even our greatest listeners would be like, oi, all the kids at the elementary school from earlier. Like,
Yeah.
I've heard enough already.
We already know how to pee. Get on with it, you assholes.
And one poor kid in the back was like, I don't.
Okay,
But
I'm
now
sorry,
he
can you go over
does.
those instructions again for me?
One more time.
What?
What?
That's not peeing.
Well, it feels like peeing, and it's on. Whoa, what a feeling! I'm peeing on the ceiling. The ceiling?
The ceiling, dude. The
I-
ceiling, the wall, this. Ugh.
The walls? Yes, but I've never tried it. I'm not going to.
No.
Because I realized. I actually thought about it. I'm like, I wonder if I can.
You can in our house.
I was like,
Real easy, like.
I realized.
Right next to you.
That's like one fucking cold chill and you're fucking pissing everywhere.
It's like the ceiling's actually below you in her bathroom. It's fucking weird.
Yeah.
It's bizarre.
You shake it too hard and you've pissed on the ceiling.
There's a bunch of ballet poles along the walls, and you can like angle yourself around.
I didn't know how to plie till I moved to fucking South Jersey again.
It's harder than a Super Mario dungeon. Ah. All right, so we learned a lot of stuff.
Yeah, fucking Kaizo Mario bathroom and shit. And like 4 people will laugh at that. There's no floor. Who designed this? It's all ceiling. Why?
So you can pee on it, dude.
Get new Bounty ceiling liner. It's double absorbent.
Oh man, it's like a diaper for your walls and ceiling. Yeah. So, wow.
These ceiling pads will twice the amount of liquid as the name brand.
There's like blue liquid. There's always blue liquid.
There's always blue.
liquid. Women, they menstruate blue liquid.
Someone piles up like $20 in quarters on a ceiling tile and picks it up wet. It breaks through and shit.
Oh no. Oh yeah.
It's like the best infomercial. It's like 3 a.m. Does your son piss like this? Oh no!
You try to stop it. Ouch!
Get new We Assist.
We assist now with Wi-Fi or Wi-Fi. Da, 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 da.
Just download the app from the Google Play Store or the Apple Store.
It'll keep your penis always aimed at the ceiling. Sweet. At the floor. Whoa. Yeah, that's great.
Slip on this handy USB attachment, and the laser guidance system will help you avoid the ceiling.
It's like Predator, the 3 little. Wow. Yeah. So
Taps into your phone's camera to get the trajectory right. Uses your GPS location. Siri, which way do I pee to not hit the ceiling?
Are you
Calculating.
in Danielle's bathroom? I'm sorry, it's impossible. There are ceilings in the toilet. What? There are ceilings in the toilet. Siri, I don't think you're quite understanding what I'm asking.
Yeah, it's bad. I had to invent a toilet USB plug so I could run a limiter on the goddamn ceiling.
We're way over ceiling. More ceilings! More ceilings!
I need you to bring the ceiling down and compress the fuck out of it.
What ceilings on the walls?
Slam that
the
piss in
floors.
there.
We're running out of room. What do we do with the shower stall? Condense it. Make it smaller, angular, harder to get into.
3PO, I need you to shut down all the toilets on the detention level.
I can't. I don't know. Shut them all down. Oh, it's it's
God.
terrible. They're dying.
They're showering.
All the real Star Wars fans are laughing their asses off right now. Everyone else is like, "What the fuck?
They've
Why are they
evolved
still
into
recording?
nonsense.
Oh shit! They're making as much sense as their shower stall now. Oh shit! So yes, we learned lots of fun, exciting stuff, didn't we?
I feel more educated.
I feel super educated.
Yeah, I forgot there's an outro to this nonsense.
The outro is we just keep talking till the computer dies. They
Yeah.
find our corpses, and no one understands why we ended up this way. Yes. So, anyway, like I was almost going to say,
Yeah.
this is how we end a season 6 podcast.
Yep.
Getting the intro, rambling about pissing everywhere, and suddenly
Just
your
devolving into
bathroom
giggle fits.
turned into a trash compactor on the first Death Star on Star Wars, the first real movie.
Yes.
Prequels don't fucking count.
I don't.
Like
what?
a broken calculator, the prequels don't count. Because they're so terrible. We decided
There's only 4 Star Wars movies
good,
right now.
good. That's very good. That's very good. How many Star Wars movies are there, Danielle?
There's 4.
I see 4 lights.
4.
Sorry, awesome Star Trek Next Generation moment. Other geeks are now satisfied. We both Star Wars and Star Trek are satisfied, and that is how we like to end a podcast.
Yeah.
With geeks satisfied, lots of pee-pee jokes, which brings us to you. You've been listening to That's Life, Baby Boy production, episode number 124.
124.
And thank you so much for listening. You can listen to many of the season 1 through season 6 episodes now. Pete?
For free.
That's right, for free at our YouTube channel, youtube.com/That's Life Podcast. That's youtube.com/That's Life Podcast. Pete, we also have a Facebook page. Why don't you tell them about the Facebook page?
Oh, snap. Over on our Facebook page, which you could find at facebook.com/That's Life Podcast, because branding. You can find out when we do stuff and when things are funny and when things go live and get posted on the aforementioned YouTube page. And you can also give us a like and a share. So over there at facebook.com/That's Life Podcast, go give us a look. Share us with your friends, your family, your 7-year-olds that need to learn how to pee. It's great fun for everyone.
7? If you've enjoyed what you've just heard,
In a row.
be sure to tell a friend, neighbor, or coworker and help us spread the laughter as far as we can.
So from all of us here at the How to Urinate Academy, this has been Pete.
And Danielle.
And Carl bidding you an adieu, and a 7-year-old can't pee standing up yet?
Shitty fatherhood.
Adieu.